So, back with another one. It's Sunday. Happy Sunday, people. What's happening? How are we doing? Welcome to the shit show. Sunday, innit? The phone's going off already. Fucking. We are just currently supping on a Blackjack Brewing Company. It is the 5 Alive Pale Ale. 4%. Quite pleasant, if you ask me. Quite pleasant. Very acceptable. Nothing crazy. All right, Mr. Wilson, how are you, mate? I didn't have a drink yesterday, David. Well, I had like 1 or 2 afternoon, then I were in bed for 10:30. I had to be up early doors. I went car shopping with Lex this morning. Then we went out for a bit of something to eat. Been on a bit of a mooch today, a bit of a mish. What did I do then? I went to see my granddad. Winding each other up about the footy and that because his team got beat. And then our team were an absolute shower of shit. Then I had maybe tea. And I thought, I fancy a beverage, you know. Bloody hell, David, at Elvis Juice, he's slumming it, pal. I had that before, actually, David. It was okay-ish, I guess. It was free. Somebody recommended it to me. Granddad, he bought 4 cans. They went, it tastes like washing up liquid. I'm good, mate. You take it piss, Esco, mate. We'll have to go another fucking 6 times for she chooses.
I do, mate.
If you ever known a fucking woman to go shopping once and go, that's the one I want. Yeah. We'll go and look at everything else. She'll back to the first one she ever looked at. Yeah. We're going to look at 100 cars and she'll pick the fucking first one she ever looked at. Right, Hopper, how are you, mate? Jag, talk to me, man. That was dire.
Oh, painful, isn't it?
I fucking watch you
painful. I know.
60 bottles in spoons are great and best value on a deal of food.
How you doing, David Wilson?
Fair enough, man. We had a curry tonight.
I got some of the fitness people on craft beers yesterday. We had an after party in room 415.
I thought I'd spice the day up because the fucking football was so shit. I thought I'd have curry and spice things up a bit. Yeah.
Needed, fucking honestly. Drove back from Shrewsbury today, 2 hours.
Shrewsbury. Not too bad.
That fucking walk was great yesterday, though.
Where'd you go?
I can't remember the name of the walk, but it was near Shrewsbury, but it was stunning, like blue skies. Do you know what? I quite like that. Is it Prava beer? I quite like that. It's all right.
I think it's Dutch in it.
Yeah,
no, Dutch, check, maybe.
Yeah, I was drinking a lot of that.
Is it leading more people astray, Jagman? Prava. I think it's. I want to say Dutch, but it might not be.
And I took a couple of German.
Czech or something.
I took a couple of German beers as well, and I give them to one of the guys, and he was like, "This stuff's amazing." I said, "I've been trying to tell you for ages."
It's made by Star Param, which means it might be Czech or it might be fucking Carlsberg.
Yeah, it's all right.
Light tasting Pilsner. It's made in Prague. Oh, apparently Prague means Prague. There you go. So.
Yeah, it's not. I like it. It's refreshing.
So it's Czech. Jagman leading people astray, man. Costing them a fortune. He says, we're drinking. I'm not drinking that fucking shit that you drink. Might be fine though. You go out and drink dark fruit. So fucking, I'd rather not bother. Yeah.
In this after party, it got quite worrying, didn't it? 2 of the girls decided to just jump on the bed. They said, "Oh, we're staying here now."
Well, this is awkward.
Yeah.
I think I've had it before. It's that one that springs to mind, but I've definitely had it at some point.
It's either 4 or 4.5, but it's all right, refreshing, you know.
Fucking Baltic in here now. It's a bit fucking nippy with that door.
We got the door right. Yeah, at night it still goes cold, doesn't it?
Does soon drops off a little bit. Just
yeah.
It was a bit toasty. I thought, fucking, that's a bit warm in here. And now it's a bit cold with door open. You have to see Minecraft, Esco. Apparently, it's full of fucking teenage kids just fucking screaming and shouting.
Oh God.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should
Have a
look
good
at
one,
that.
now.
Have a good one, mate.
Oh, he is.
I am, yeah. Fuck that. I think I'd wait me till the fucking.
Till that was back.
I'd never go me when something's just come out. You just go, oh, fucking dickheads going. It just.
Yeah.
It'd be on fucking. It'd be on your fucking what's call it. Plex and everything fucking 2 weeks. Yeah. I fancied it, but it's got Jack Black in it, which put me off a bit because.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a
Was there any streams last night?
I didn't do anything. I had a quiet one last night. Because I did Thursday, Friday, didn't I? I did Thursday with Rob and Craig and that, and then I did Friday with everybody. So
I nipped on the Friday one, didn't I? Shortly.
Fucking hell, Alaskan. That's very generous of you, man.
How you doing, Alaska?
Thank you
good, mate.
very much, man. That is very, very kind of you. All right, Jamie, mate. How are you, pal? It's very generous of you, Mr. Assassin. Yeah, I didn't bother saying I had a couple watching some fucking Netflix thing.
Yeah.
Played a bit of Xbox or something, and then I was pretty quiet one day. We're looking at cars. We looked at Volkswagen, Seats, and stuff, and other bits and bobs. And
yeah.
She's back. Well, then she went to work. Right, Vanessa.
Okay. How you doing, Vanessa? Geordie did a stream last night and he was getting deep in conversation. Oh, God.
Oh, mate, I watched a bit of it. I was like, fuck that.
Was it just.
He's off his head, mate, isn't he, already? Proper just off his fucking head, mate.
Was he looking for Colin?
Who knows, mate? Who don't know who he's looking for, but.
I think Craig went to a beer festival yesterday, didn't
he? Did
he? Yeah, I think. Or maybe it was the night before. I can't bloody remember. When you go away, all the days and that get mixed up, don't they?
Yeah, I watched a bit of it and they were talking about like women's rights. Like, nope, I was like, I'm fucking staying away from that one.
Yeah,
and
God.
Rights and give me a set, Vanessa, I'll find it for you. They were talking about all sorts of shit, man. And then I was like, this is a bit fucking deep for me on a Saturday night. Like,
yeah, sometimes you just want to have fun, don't you?
I don't know what he's doing tonight. He did six hours, man.
Bloody hell.
Fair play to Jordy. Did he fall asleep? Yeah. He was going for it. Fair play, man. After like 3 hours, Jordy starts to fall, doesn't he? He starts to have a bit of a nod, doesn't he, Jordy? No worries. All right, Josh, how are you, mate? You know, old Jordy's like, he's a good lad, but he likes to have a bit of a snooze, doesn't he? Bless him.
They're their last beer, mate. Pretty good.
It's funny, man, this Jordy, though.
Oh, God, yeah.
2 seconds.
Come up, last beer, man. And anyone. Join the semi bandwagon.
That's okay. I was like, you all right? Okay. Just all right.
Oh, nice. Timed perfectly, last beer.
So that's a crack of beer. Fair play, man. I'll grab one in a minute. There's fucking midges as well, man, everywhere.
What? Midges?
Yeah, little fucking. You can't really see it very well, but it's just a swarm of fucking midges.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, God.
Look at them little bastards.
Yeah, they can stay away.
That must be tasty, me. If I go anywhere, if it'll bite, it likes to bite with flies, you know, that's like it's gonna eat you.
Yeah. How's the foot, the ankle, and the toes? All right, getting back.
Well, they seem all right. They're still strapped up. I'm just
taking
some painkillers and pretending that they're all right.
What about the neck? Is that?
Seems all right. Seems a lot better. Still can't feel my fucking thumb, which is a bit weird. But
he's a bloke. You might have to phone the old quacks about that, mate.
Yeah. If I book in now, I might get him by fucking like June. Yeah. It's like a non-emergency thing. Like, oh, we'll see you about this time next year. You're free. So, what was your show? I forgot now. They don't care, do they? That's the problem. They just don't give a shit. I seen Paul's off to fucking Lithuania or something tomorrow.
Is he?
Yeah, he's off his fucking head, isn't he?
He is, man.
He sent me a picture. He put it's like fucking -3 or something.
Oh shit.
He said to me, he sent me a picture. First of all, said they were coming up some interesting takes off Paul today. Very interesting takes. He said Tottenham are going to win the Europa League.
Has he been drinking?
I said, we're talking about the same Tottenham here. The Tottenham Hotspur. Like Tottenham don't know how to win. You know what it's like? God. You're not funny. It gives you the old, you're not very funny. Not funny, you sups. But
oh yeah.
I said, fucking result Liverpool got beaten. He put, Fulham, West London cunts. And then he put better than Spurs, mate, by about 11 points. And he put, Thursday sups, you'll see the real Spurs come out. I said, you're pretty much a farmers, mate. He said, I hope so.
Oh, shit.
And he put, long as you lot fifth, I'd be happy. And I put, when you have to freeze your balls off in some Eastern Bloc country, he put, yeah, tomorrow, mate. Lovely country, pal. He's absolutely fucking bonkers, isn't he?
Yeah, he's up his head.
Absolutely bonkers, mate. He sent me a picture. I'm trying to find out where it was. I'm sure he said Lithuania or somewhere like that. Some random place, right, that you would never even. Yeah, Lithuania. Right, Josh. Siri, what's the temperature in Lithuania?
Cheers.
It's currently -1 degree.
Hey, last bit.
What's going on?
Yeah, brother.
Lithuania heat wave. It's gonna be 5 degrees. Yeah. Yeah, definitely something dodgy, David. So I said, are we talking about the same Tottenham Hotspur? That's the joke card. Just wants to cup. Could be ladies team. Whatever he's on, mate, I'll have some of that, please. Yes, I will. But on Thursday, they've got snow in Lithuania. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
If somebody said, where's Lithuania on a map, I don't think I'd fucking point it out. I know it's like towards Russia, I assume, somewhere over that way. Eastern Europe. Bit fucking cold for my liking, that. Not anybody.
Jagman stuff. Uh-oh, you're in audio. Okay.
Buddy, what's cooking?
What's going on, brother?
What's cooking, Dad?
You sound a bit like a Dalek, buddy.
Sounds like you're like far away or something. Like you're in a fight.
I'm in my shed. Oh, I'm gonna turn off my Wi-Fi.
It's probably gonna be a 2 seconds shutting this door, man. It's fucking chilling this door open. And if
Everybody
got the lights so it starts getting dark, then it was all sorts of.
All right, I turned off my Wi-Fi. I hope that helps.
that made it worse. Now your video is all like crazy looking. Oh, you're back. Let me see.
All right. I got nothing but issues.
How are you, buddy? Though you all right, Mum? Bother.
Quite unwell, I'm afraid. You see, I died this morning.
Oh, okay, that's a shame.
What's going on, brother?
Oh man.
Got a big old Vienna lager.
There you go. Grace, don't drink out of the bowl, please.
I think the cat's trying to share the beers now.
Yeah.
Ow. Tigers is just Trying to get your
No,
dick wet.
yeah,
Water. Just
has
'cause
to be
it's
done now
cold.
and then. Has to be done now and then. How are you, boys? Anyway, are you all good?
I mean, Buddy's dead apparently. So I mean,
Doing
looks
great.
pretty well for somebody who died this morning.
Yeah. Fell in a well.
Well, I don't know. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Quite unwell. I fell down a well.
I'm sure they went for it coming up.
Get them big boy cans or 500ml cans.
I feel good, man.
That's what Daddy wants.
I know. Nice. My wife's little niece and nephew, a little 1-year-old, 2-year-old, spent the night. So her sister came over and spent the night, and they hung out all night. And, this morning I went out and got a bunch of stuff and made a big old breakfast for everyone. It was nice. Kitchen session.
Guys, I had the magazine. Yeah, it's nice, man. I say that was one of Jacker's recommendations. The old magazine covered by.
Yeah, man, it's I ain't got many left actually.
Timmy, come to your rescue. That was Simo that came to his rescue.
Oh, Simo is my Timmy. I call him Timmy.
Fucking long way from fucking from real England to New England. Yeah.
Right?
It's a hell of a long way, man.
It's dedication right there.
Dedication. That's
True friendship. Right?
Yeah. How you doing, last beer? You good, mate?
Good, yeah. Got some beers on Friday. Got tattooed again on Saturday. So.
Oh, nice. What new tattoo did you get?
I got 3 this week actually. I got 2. So I got Grace.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then I got this one yesterday.
Yeah.
I got that one. That's kind of pretty dark. I got that one.
Has
yesterday.
it still got the thing on it? The wrap or whatever it is.
Yeah. So I got to keep this on for 5 days. It's a lot easier than having to wrap it every day. And you just leave this on for 5 days and take it off. But it sucks taking it off because you got to like grab a corner and it like when it gets your hair. I usually do it in the shower because it hurts like crazy.
She had like a fucking some nautical thing, fucking octopus or something. She went on Thursday, I think it was. She went on Thursday to fucking Manchester to have it done. Like 350 quid. I was like, damn, they fucking saw you coming. Like 350 fucking quid just to get.
Oh yeah. I think I paid with tip. I think I paid $400 for this one, and then these 2 together, I think I did $425 or something.
What's one? So is this crazy money, bro? Crazy money.
So I've gotten like 6 in the past 2 months. I think I got this one, this one, this one. So yeah, 6 in the past 2 months. 3 this week. I got 2 last time. 2 last time, I think. We were gonna do 3, and then 1 on. Yeah. I need to slow it down.
It's not bad to fair. I mean, fucking. You can't have much fucking clean skin left, man. Yeah.
Not on my chest. I don't have anything on my chest or anything. My back's not touched. I need to get my legs done.
Mine had some fucking stupid, like, fucking 13-hour session the other week. I came out, he's like, just, like, almost like shaking. He's like, fucking.
How long of a session?
I think he had 13 hours. I think he went
Jeez,
like.
That's a long. I'd be exhausted.
Yeah, he said he like as soon as he like kind of got up, he said he was just like shaking like fucking. I'm not surprised, dude. He's like, but he's not got a lot of free time, so he's like, when I've got the time, I like to just go and fucking like just smash his head in.
That must have been expensive. What do you get, a whole sleeve or something, or a back piece or something?
I'm not sure. To be honest with you, I did fucking. He's one of these guys who like he doesn't really do social media. He's got like WhatsApp, and that's about fucking. He's very much a fucking like a hermit. when it comes to there's a bit of a bit of a social media fucking phobia. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a while. It's a while since I've seen the old beer bottle.
I know, right? I figured I'd bring it out.
Yeah.
Drinking.
I've been with him a few times. He had a big skull done on his chest with some fucking like wings or rose or something. And fucking had that done. He's got all sorts of other shit done. Fucking, he's like, he can't have much fucking like skin left now. It's all these free money he goes on tattoos.
I'm just trying to get this arm covered by end of summer, and then probably get stuff on my chest and stomach and legs and all that stuff. But I don't think I'll ever. I don't know if I'll get a back piece. I don't have that big of an idea to do a back piece.
And my mate's he's covered from head to foot. He's got a massive back piece. But in all honesty, can you get your fucking
a massive back piece?
Yeah, can you get your can you get your knob tattooed?
Oh yeah, there's people that get it. Yeah,
I bet that fucking sensitive though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I think you can get pretty much anything done life if you can think about it.
Yeah. I mean, mine would need to be a big piece of artwork to cover.
Right. Yeah.
Right, Dave, how are you, mate?
I wouldn't even know.
Yeah, that'd be quite painful. I would have thought though on the old boy.
I mean, the stomach's not going to feel great when I get my stomach done.
Oh no.
God, no.
Stomach sucks. Certain parts of the back, like probably like kind of the side, like glove handle area.
Getting, like your throat done a bit.
Oh yeah, the throat. I don't know if I could do the throat with the Adam's apple.
That fucking sucks. Yeah. Well, like anyway, your neck, there's not much of anything. I mean, like the neck's pretty fucking, just like thin skin area.
People get their head tattoos. I wouldn't. I have to shave my head to get a head tattoo, but that's not.
I'm gonna have a heart surgeon and have him give me an open heart surgery and get a little tattoo of a heart on my heart.
I don't know if that would work, but although the big trend now is people are getting put under to get big like tattoos and stuff. They're going through like anesthesia.
That's like dangerous though, right? Like not like fucking a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, there was one tattoo artist that died. He got put under, and he died. And it's like, why? That's part of getting tattooed is part of the pain and stuff. But people, I guess, they want to get put under to get tattooed.
Yeah, that's the whole point of it is feeling it, right? I mean,
I would imagine it's like dangerous because like you don't know the body's gonna react. Like when the body comes to, then realizes fuck, like when you come
like,
to.
I seen a dude. I don't know. I don't know if he was an athlete or something like that, but he got some sort of like $50,000 back piece where he got put under, and they did it all in one session, like 8 hours. But like, why? And I bet you most of that $50,000 went to the anesthesia. I mean, it's very expensive, but I don't know.
I guess if you've got fucking bare money, it don't really matter, right? if you fucking got like millions of dollars to spend,
right? That's what I'm saying.
Just ask if your tattoo artist can come to the hospital because you have to have a colonoscopy anyway.
Right? Yeah.
So while you're out,
they do it untrackable.
While you're tattooing, can you do a colonoscopy? I don't know. I don't use any of that stuff. I don't use numbing cream, nothing. I just go for it. It's part of the process, in my opinion. But each their own.
That's nonsensical to me to want to get a tattoo but not want to like feel it or experience it.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know. Different drinks.
It's not something I've ever really considered getting something like sort of. I like one of the people and stuff, but there's nothing that makes me like, yeah, man, I want that on me like forever. That's good.
It's not I mean, there's needles going into your skin back and forth, So everyone's like, "Did that hurt?" And it's like, "It didn't feel great, but
no, it's fine. Yeah.
It was great,
It wasn't exactly a fucking walk in the park, man.
Mm-hmm. They'll be like, "Oh, you must like pain a lot." I'm like, not really. I just like tattoos, So, but yeah.
I went Shrewsbury, Dave. See
Shrewsbury.
Good.
Not fucking like Wales way, is it?
It is quite near Wales, actually. Yeah. It was all right. Had an after party in my room. All good.
It's not bad. Fucking mooch out, mate.
Nice place actually. I didn't realise it was so touristy there. And it's got a lot of old pubs. There was one called the King's Head that was like in proper old fucking building, all weird shapes and stuff.
I don't think I've ever been. I've heard of it, obviously, but I don't think I've ever.
Yeah.
I'm sure the fucking Taylor used to fucking live in Shrewsbury. If his name does, fucking he comes in chat occasion, but it's. I'm sure it's near fucking Barry as well. All the being no idea. He's kind of
That way.
he's out that way. He was saying there's a pub near where he lives. He saw out in the sticks. It's like a fucking 20-minute walk to the pub. And there's nothing else nearby. There's no bus routes or anything. Like you've got to get a bus to the fucking. Then you've got to walk from the nearest bus stop for like 20 minutes.
Yeah. No, Dave, see, that was what I went with my fitness lot.
Did you make up what the crack is?
I'm going to London on Tuesday. Then I'll.
I'm gonna dump this out and clean out this cup. This one tastes weird.
What are you drinking? Sound like a fucking dinosaur. What are you drinking?
Yeah,
Alright,
I'm not
Kev.
much for I'm not much for tattoos for myself. My wife has a tattoo. It's a solid cross on the back of her neck.
There you go.
Yeah,
It's-
so I'm
It's covered by her hair, and her parents were none too happy once they found out that she got a tattoo. However, me myself, I've thought about it. I don't think it's a pain thing. I think it's about a change your mind thing.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you
you
want
get something
to,
you're like, actually, I'm not keen on that now. Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely got to make it. You definitely got to be committed. Because I mean, yeah, you can get it lasered off down the way, but if you want, but
That's still fucking gonna suck though. Isn't it?
yeah, that hurts worse than getting tattooed. But yeah.
I mean, I'm a bit of a pirate, so the idea of anything ocean or pirate ship across my chest, if I were going to do this, these questions have come across my mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've considered them before, but I don't know, just never actually committed to something that I like, I guess. So,
That's going to be on you for the rest of your life.
yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a commitment. There's a lot of people that go out there and get stuff that they regret. So you definitely got to
Fucking
sit
straight to
down,
the fucking laser therapy.
really think about it. Before you go it, because one, you're spending a good amount of money on it, depending on how big the piece is, and two, it's going to be on you forever. So you got to take that into consideration too. So
Yeah.
Yeah, like getting getting a tramp stamp that says "fuck me" right above your asshole. It's
yeah. It might have sounded like a good idea when you were thinking about it and got it, but then 10 years later, you're like, why did I get that? I got kids and whatever else, But
That's better.
yeah,
My brother's got a few tattoos, but again, he doesn't really do social media. He actually went to a tattoo convention. He got his first one done at fucking a tattoo convention. He went and then thought, fuck it. He's like, I'll just have it done. Fair enough. Fucking came back and fucking. He said, well, he sent me a picture of this. That's what he had done. That was his first one.
oh, that's cool. That's pretty badass. That's good detail.
I did
Well, his
some
first
good-
tattoo, so I was like, mate, it's like, you're going to have to be very careful now because anything you have done, has got a fucking match up to that. It's like you can't just go to some fucking no mark tattoo shop and just be like, I want something.
Right. Yeah.
I did some good time in the military, and there were people that, you know, they would, with every award they would get, you know, they would reward themselves with some ink. And it's like, you know, you have a life after this, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So some people, you know, just don't. I know people that have fucking got. They'll go out and just get a tattoo because they're bored. It's like fucking why? Like, you know, I'm bored and I can't get a random tattoo done.
Yeah, I never done that, but yeah, that's pretty crazy. Easy.
You know, like a fucking like a gumball machine kind of thing. You know, stick a fucking stick a pound in there or some shit, and whatever design comes out, they'll just get that.
Yeah,
done.
and you
Like,
get what you get. Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, are you mad? I was like, but I guess some people just don't care, do they?
Yeah.
I think before I say goodbye to the world, I will make a decision and find an artist that will give me what I want. But I'm not just that type of person to just be like, oh, I want a tattoo today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's very important, to find somebody that will give you what it is that they are good at giving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. You've got to find the right artist for that particular style. Yeah. That's like the whole that's a big part of it. Find someone that's good at what they do, because there's no point, you know, like if somebody's really good at like fucking black and grey or something, you don't want to go and be like, I want this big fucking colourful tattoo done. Like, no, mate, not my fucking, you know. Some people are really great at portrait stuff. In fact, I guess they're artists, right? So it's like all artists, I guess, have got their own kind of specialist niches and stuff, and you just.
My brother, my brother is a hell of an artist, and you know, they him and his friend found a tattoo person that could relay such art, and so this kid wound up with a pretty awesome dragon on his arm. But the fact that he got a tattoo wound up getting him kicked out of his home. It's like, hey, if that's the life you want to live, you don't live here anymore. Welcome to being 18. You are an adult now, and you want to get tattoos and do, you know, the stuffs and things. You can get out of my house.
I've always found that really kind of crazy. Like, I guess that's. Some parents are different, but I find it crazy. You know, I mean, my folks are never asked. Like, as long as you're not putting yourself or other people in danger, you know, do what the fuck you want. You know,
yeah, I mean, my parents don't have tattoos. They don't have anything against
it. You know, fucking, like, you know, if somebody offers you a fucking joint, you know, as long as you're sure it's weed, take that fucking, you know, just try. Just as long as you keep your wits about, you know, as long as you keep your head screwed on, you know, you're not hurting yourself or other people. Fucking, you know, have a good time and just be responsible. You know, so they're always pretty lax. So.
Yeah, my parents are fine with it. They're just like, my dad used to be like, oh, you know, think of your job situation, blah, blah, blah. You know.
I guess it's different these days, right? I mean,
I mean, there's still probably stigmas for people with heavily tattooed or whatever going into certain jobs, but yeah, it's gotten better, you know.
I reckon, like, probably people sort of, I guess probably it's like the 40s now, but there's probably more people with tattoos than there are without tattoos in this day and age.
Yeah.
There's, you know, such like a common thing now, aren't they? That they're.
Yeah, it's not as taboo as it used to be, you know. I mean, maybe in certain countries still, like Japan, I know it's not really, it's kind of frowned upon. They think you're part of like Yakuza or something like that, you know, gang related, you know, when you have tattoos, but yeah.
It's one thing to have a soldier that has psycho tattooed across the front or the back of their neck. But
Right.
it's a tattoo, but that's a soldier. Translate that into being a school teacher, and where it sticks above the collar. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Mhm.
but these
Yeah,
are
certain
children.
professions, yeah. You know. Or it's just like with people that have racist tattoos, it's like, like swastikas or whatever else, or.
Oh yeah, no
That's
shit.
fucking crazy, bro. Like people that get the fucking
Mm-hmm.
that's some crazy shit. But I suppose
And then that's when it becomes just beyond a tattoo. That's when it becomes beyond a word or
Yeah.
just ink on skin. It's like, you're going to have to teach a class about history, and yet you have this negative connotation permanently on your skin. So how are you going to circumvent this situation?
Oh, hey, Sarah, I'll be back. I'll be back in a little bit. I gotta run.
no, he's buddy, man.
In a bit, Dad.
Yeah, I agree, David. Some people just kind of get them just for the crack, don't they? It's like,
Yeah, for sure.
but I think my brother's. There we go. Okay, I'm trying to find some pictures. My brother's tattoo artist. He's found one. She's pretty good. She had.
And you know what? I'm kind of similar with tattoos just as much as I am with like motorcycles. Like I very much appreciate the machines that will carry us through distance.
Mhm.
However, I am very, very afraid of motorcycles.
Yeah.
I appreciate them and those who master them. But I would say the same thing about tattoos. It's like, hey, the art and the artist and all that is beautiful, but it is not for me.
Right. Yeah.
It's fair, man. So like David said there, it's too many people get tattoos just because it's the fucking like the thing to get done, not like just it's the thing to get done, so they go and fucking have a tattoo done. It's like,
Yeah.
which is
Most people get it just for aesthetics and stuff, and just to be like, oh, I got a tattoo, and it's like, all right, that's cool. I don't know. To each their own. I mean,
yeah, definitely let people fucking crack on.
There's my mate's fucking back piece. Big skull.
oh shit. Yeah, I think I've seen that. Yeah, that's crazy.
But that didn't tickle.
Yeah, I know. And he's covered from head to foot, but he don't like the. He says it's fucking a nightmare when he has to get a tattoo because he don't like the pain, obviously.
I don't like the pain, but I've got a fucking massive back pain.
I know, it's mad, isn't it?
How the fuck does that work?
Yeah, I know. But they do like numbing cream and all that now, don't they?
Yeah. People use that. I never used it, but I mean, there's a lot of tattoo artists that are covered and they hate, they hate pain, so they use numbing cream and all that other stuff. And it's like, yeah, teach their own, I never used it. I'd rather just go. That's part of the process. I feel like it's just going through.
Yeah.
The pain aspect of it,
And when I was a child, probably less than 15, we scraped the tip of a pen and carved. It was not a tattoo like you might think, but we carved in our skin our first initials into our hand, and mine is still there. It is very faint, but it was we went through that, and it was like
Yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't do. That's a little intense. But
Yeah, it's true. All I think about tattoos is they're very, personal, aren't they? If some people like them, whatever. If some people don't, it's just like if we all like the same things, even when it comes down to beers, it'd be boring, wouldn't it?
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're cool to look at. It's like, you can appreciate artwork, definitely. Like fucking.
Yeah.
And I think that you can tell the difference between a really great artist and somebody who's just kind of okay.
Yeah.
And they're pricey now, tattoos. Well,
Yeah, I suppose if you think about it, like, you're paying for somebody's time and you've got to pay for fucking. A lot of them probably done degrees in art school and shit and whatever else, and fucking. Then you've got to get an apprenticeship. You've got to become like somebody's apprentice, I guess, and start. And I guess you practice on like fucking cow skin or pig skin and stuff. There's a lot of It's very much a time consuming. It takes a lot of years, so I suppose you're paying for that experience and stuff, which is fair, as long as it's fucking. But yeah, you need fucking remod your house these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. I even watched a guy go through a multi-session tattoo. He got a rose on his chest with all his kids' names, and his wife was very mad that he was getting another tattoo. However, the context of the tattoo kind of eased the situation. However, it was like 6 hours
Wow.
of a rose on his chest with his kids' names written in the petals, and I was there with him, and I have no tattoos. I've never been through that process, but I watched somebody that had already had tattoos wince and cry and do all the things, but that's what he wanted, and I watched it. So I have never had a tattoo. I have been ripped open in more ways than one, but I have never had anybody do that to me.
Yeah.
The slow burning, and all of that. But that's what he wanted, and his wife was mad, which I understand. I understand that more now. Like I piss my wife off all the time, and I'm not even getting tattooed. It's just like, yeah.
Yes. So I get that, David. Yeah, fucking grown man with Pokemon tattoos makes me. I do find that a little bit odd, like fucking.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you like, then that's what you like.
There's ways to go around. Like you can get you can get subtle fucking things.
Pokemon tattoos. If you like My Little Pony or something like that, and you want to get that, go for it.
That's a whole fucking different cult. That shit, bro. Those motherfuckers are like cultish.
You're the one. You're the one.
Burger.
Yeah.
It was actually fucking Rob that made that. Well, Rob was the one that made the fucking.
You weren't mad at me when I was in the military, but you're mad at me because I'm trying to document a piece of my life. Afterwards, it's like, oh, okay, bitch.
Yeah.
Has anybody actually got their channel tattoo? I wonder.
There must be somebody out there that's got a fucking channel tattoo. I put fucking money on it, man. Like that, people have done it for like if these big channels, if they get enough fucking subscribers, or something, or for like charity goals or something that have made a few quid, I would imagine. In fact, I put fucking money on it. That there's a few people that have got. If it's a decent one, anyway, it's not some fucking like something just dog shit. Like fucking.
I reckon Geordie's got Geordie's den on his butt cheeks or something.
Right.
You know what, right? If you told me that Geordie's den in there, I wouldn't even be surprised. I'm like, that's it. Fucking makes sense.
I think Jagman's gonna get a Chelsea tattoo, right?
Oh my god. No.
Somebody said to me, would you have a bit of Man United tattoo? I said it'd have to be a lot of money for Jerry. It should have to be a very, very fucking large amount of money. And it'd have to be for a very worthy charity.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, David. I'd rather pay full price. Yeah. I think Bullman, do you remember Greg? I'm sure that he's got a fucking Brewdog tattoo. I'm almost sure of it. I know that he was part of their punk equity for punk thing. I'm sure that fucking Greg Bullman's got a fucking tattoo. My mind went blank then. I was like, what the fuck are they called? Like, tattoos. It's like, yeah, them things that art with ink, yes.
I wonder if AI will take over the tattoo world and they'll all be done by machines instead of artists.
Do you know what? I fucking you laugh, but
I know.
I'd be surprised, man.
I know.
Art is a fucking mad thing, man. And
Yeah. Oh yeah, you do get a discount in Brewdog, don't you? If you got their tattoo. I know a girl actually who's got a Brewdog tattoo.
it's not something I'd get unless it was. Did ever see that beat shot of me to get a tiny one that fucking like in your armpit or something? Yeah. I remember it like at festivals and stuff. They might have like festivals you go to.
Yeah.
They've got pop-up fucking tattoo events. It's like, nah, fuck that. Like, friends getting wasted and fucking waking up in a tent. Like, I'm like, fucking hell, oh shit. Fucking, well, like, you know, like I've got a mad tattoo, got wank and fucking.
Yeah.
And how the fuck you keep it clean at a festival, man? Like, it's almost impossible, right? Trying to keep that clean in a festival is going to be grim.
Hard work.
They're saying GTA 6 is going to be it's going to be over $100 for the base game.
That does not surprise me at all.
And then they're talking about the price of the Switch 2. It's going to be almost, well, if you want the one with Mario Kart,
It's 500 fucking
$500.
dollars.
Yeah. It's nuts.
And the game's going to be like fucking $90 each. Which is.
Yeah, I'm going to start raising the prices of hand jobs.
Right. $70.
It's all right, David. In fact, last time me and Rob went past, though, it was fucking heaving. Like, they were literally queuing out of the door since everybody was like that. I've been a couple of times. There's two in there. I don't know if there's still two. There was two. There's one across from Albert Schloss, and there's another one a bit further out. But they're all right. Brewdog bars are all right, man. You know what you're getting. They're like a fancy Wetherspoons. Like
yeah,
the beers.
Everything's gonna cost more. I do have my complaints about it, but you know, if you want better, you have to pay more.
Yeah, you know. And then I know that, like, obviously in the States, there's all these fucking tariffs and shit, which is not going to help. So,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a big thing.
I like breakfast.
I continue to play games, and I remember when they cost $25.
Yeah.
I remember when they cost $50. I remember when they cost $60. I remember when they cost
$70 now.
I remember being a kid and it was like 40 quid, then it was like 50. Now you're looking like what, between 60, 70 quid? Like.
$60, $70, yeah. And then, yeah, that's insane. People are knocking the Switch or Nintendo for raising the price of the Switch too. I mean, you could buy a PS5 for that price, almost $450, $500. Like,
if your head was a fruit, what fruit would it be? I don't know.
a strawberry.
Maybe a pumpkin. I don't know. I don't know.
But I guarantee you the Switch will sell out quick. The Switch 2, I guarantee you there'll be a lot of
Switch 2, it'll either sell like hotcakes or it'll flop.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what I will say about this beer? It's kind of smoky, which is fucking odd.
What that?
That's a
It's
Shinkirl.
It will be. They
See,
are
I didn't even
smoked
fucking
beers.
know. I couldn't fucking
Yeah.
read it. I couldn't fucking
They
read
all their beers are all smoked.
Yeah.
it.
That one's not as smoky as obviously the Roush beer.
They
At
do
least-
a Rauch beer, which just tastes like you're fucking drinking burnt ends from a barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, fucking hell.
I'm
Is
not
that-
overly keen on them personally. They're not
I
really
don't
my
mind a
thing.
smoked beer, but I was like, fucking hell. I thought it was just a normal lager.
No, that brewery, the specialist thing is the
Oh, I didn't even know that. At least I picked it up. You know what I mean? That was like a beer review.
I think that was my favorite out of the ones that I've had from them. Because I'm not, well, now I'm kind of getting more into the smoke. Like I have a smoked pale lager in the fridge, but which tastes just like cooked bacon. But yeah, me, Sammy, and Adam from Mercy Beers did an examination of the Schinkerler stuff. We had the Doppelbock, obviously the the Roush beer one, and then the one you have.
it is pineapple.
It reminds me of bacon.
Yeah, I'm not just not a mad struck person. I mean, each their own. But I'm just not overly fucking struck with them. They don't really float my boat, which is
Yeah,
just one of those things, I guess. But
yeah, it's not for everybody. Like I used to not.
not really boring. I think we all like the same shit. Then what would the fuck?
Yeah. I'm coming around to them. The smoked beers, and like that smoked pale lager I have is pretty good.
Yeah.
Just like with anything,
I think maybe it was the fact that I didn't really know what they were when I first started. I was like, what the fuck is that? I think
yeah.
I was like, what the? Just go complete fucking left. I know there's a place in the UK there's a brewery called Torside, and they're really kind of they're big on their smoked beers and stuff. And I know Rob, Mr. B's really big on them. I just couldn't really.
Yeah, it's definitely an acquired type thing. I mean, like I said, the more you drink them, I feel like the more you might get into them. But I don't mind them.
Like I say, it's like anything. I guess if you drink enough, you'll sort of either get to the stage where you can't taste the smoke, or you just won't care anymore.
Yeah.
My brother's gone to see War of the Worlds live in concert.
But there's people that I talk to. They're like, I like beer, but I hate IPAs. And I'm like, well, you had one IPA that was probably like too piney or something. There's so many out there, you know.
I was actually talking about you, Rob, but saying how you're a fan of the smoke stuff from like Torside and that, and all the kind of smoky.
Hey there, Rob. Maybe good, mate.
Uranials?
This is fucking proper smoky, though, this one, isn't it?
My next West Coast with the research.
And that one's not their smokiest one.
Is it not? Jesus. Do you know what? I do like smoked beers, but I think this is smoky enough for me. I don't know if I could go any smokier.
Oh, don't try the Roush.
Rausch beer.
Rausch. I do like that word, Rausch. Fucking hell.
It even pours like smoke the Rausch beer. You probably got fucking hell. Yeah, it's like
fucking hell, I'm going to wake up like I've been.
There's the ones that I had. If you can, let me turn on the
It's so fucking hard to get it to.
That one in the middle,
obviously.
Jack.
Is that the
Malden Rausch beer? That's proper fucking.
Yeah.
That was like my first introduction to smoke beer. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, why does this beer taste like bacon?
Yeah, it's definitely intense.
Grabbing a beer, 2 seconds. I was like, yeah, what the fuck? I was like, beer and bacon just don't mix.
I do like a bacon sarnie, though. Jesus.
Bacon sauce.
Your bacon sarnie, please.
I gotta figure out what beer I'm gonna drink next. Still early over here. Not even 4 yet.
seconds, just grabbing a beer. I've not heard of Tame actually, Jag. You think he's gone to bed?
Who?
He's not fucking messaged me. My head.
Who? Craig, did you say?
No, PJT. The
Oh.
team. Normally he's fucking going on. His delusions of grandeur telling me about all his fairy tales. Especially last night, the real fucking men are on it, socks and all this shit. I said, mate, you've not drunk since fucking Tuesday. I said, you and the kid are not exactly real men, are they?
No.
I said, show me a real man. I said, where are these real men at? I said, you show me these real men. I said, because whoever told you you're a real man, they lied to you. He's like, you're a fucking snake, you. I said, oh, here we go. The kitchen sessions.
Hi, are you okay?
Dirty.
How you doing, mate? Hope
Yeah,
you're good.
mate.
Good, thanks.
Good, good.
Oh, yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, not for me, David. It's the action smokes. Oof.
Yeah, that was me. It was interesting to say the least. That was.
Yeah, I
Look at
drink.
eating fire.
Is it
Coors
Coors Light?
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey man, whatever floats your boat, right?
It's basically water, but
It gets the job done, right? You know. I'm gonna get a smoke beer actually right now.
I don't hurt anybody.
No.
Well, it floats
Tell
your
me,
boat, man, you know. That's not
Like we were saying earlier, if we all like the same, it'd be boring, wouldn't it?
I
That's
stopped
the
doing that.
Hertog jog. Hertog Jan.
What's that?
Hertog Jan
Oh,
on the old PD. The glass is not very clean, but
actually, I've got.
Just let us ring.
On the old PD, it was really nice. That was.
Most of the stuff's on decent on PD, to be fair. It's just not cheap.
See,
Oh,
they
that's-
put a post on today saying they've got a new keg coming.
Oh, there's left summer coming out again. It's not really news, it's just fucking.
They seem to be sending the deals out at the minute though, like crazy.
Yeah, because no fuckers buying the
Yeah.
fucking kegs because they're too expensive.
I keep seeing that all these people saying they're getting deals. I've not got one yet.
I've got
Yeah.
2 accounts. I created one and never bought out, so they keep sending me codes like, please buy some beer. Please. And there's plenty of people posting in the groups like, I've got this, but I'm not going to use it, so. Let's have a look. They sent me one just the other week, like buy one get or buy 2 get on free or something, which is alright. I thought I'd live with that. Free beers, free beer, and then
Yeah,
they use my
tokens
tokens
would be
as
alright.
well. Yeah. Stuff on there for another smoke beer,
Yeah, the Lent beer. Yeah,
Lent beer. Fucking hell,
yeah.
how strong's that?
It's weird seeing them in cans though. These are their bottles.
Bill, they don't look anything like Owl Blades is black to start with. Yeah. Which is a bit of a fucking strange one. Well, this is the first thing comes up is an American football player. The guy's fucking black as like I think you need to come back to fucking Specsavers, mate. It looks like Craig if Craig was black.
Tastes like straight cooked bacon.
Yeah. It's like how the fuck it's just a black Craig. Like Craig's not even the same now. He's got his haircut, man. It looks like a different person now. He's got short hair. Now the fro's gone. Oh, on YouTube. I just googled it and it came up with fucking. So it's got a Z, you fucking cabbage. That's why. One's got 1.26 million subscribers. Jesus Christ. All he does is cuts people with grass. Holy shit. That's crazy, dude. I ain't showing that shit, man. He'll fucking sue me into next week. Yeah. He'd be like, oh, yeah, it's like, oh, man, cool, fucking, thanks for my channel. Fucking, shame that yours don't exist anymore.
Yeah,
Jordy played something the other week, and I got an email saying,
I have over 1 million subscribers, and that's because butt sex. So
There you go.
fucking,
Whatever
Jordy
works.
played something the other week, and I got an email about 5 minutes later, like, your channel is now, ineligible for fucking whatever, and they've put a copyright claim in and shit. I was like, mate, I'll just delete it. No. You're that fucking bothered, like, keep the fucking 10p or whatever you get from, a stream that you can keep, man. I'm not asked about 10p. If they want the 10p, I'll send it to them. I'll put it in pennies in a fucking envelope. It costs me more to send. Very fucking weird sometimes.
I agree, David.
It's just a bot in it, man, that picks it up, though. So,
I'm glad they
all it
kept
takes
it.
is like a fucking bot to flag it, and then.
Fucking hell. I'm going to have to fucking wash this glass out afterwards. Otherwise, all the other beers are going to smell of fucking smoke.
He'd have to brush his teeth.
Yeah.
It's a nice switch up, though, from the regular,
Yeah, it is, actually.
stuff, but yeah.
No kissing.
Jagman, get you one of these. Get you one of the Roush beers. You're probably not like it, but
What's that? Is it stronger smoke?
Yeah.
yeah. It's like
What's that?
you're around a campfire or something, or
Or is it?
cooked.
I do
bacon.
like a bit of a campfire, drinking a few beers.
Yeah. Well, that's what it tastes like. That smoke.
Yeah, you get like the small stouts and stuff. They try and kind of do similar stuff, but it's not really for me. But it's like I've had a few brute IPAs and stuff. I don't really. That doesn't really float my boat either. I'm not overly struck on them. And then
Yeah.
Mr. B in the chat, there's a few hops that he's not overly keen on.
What if they had a smoked IPA? That'd be interesting. That might be a little weird, but because you know that most of them are smoked lagers.
Oh, he's gone. It's okay, dude.
Yeah, the one I had was a smoked Hefeweizen, so it was the wheat beer taste, and it was just too smoky with it.
Yeah. Yeah, some of the smoke can be too much. But like I said, I used to hate smoked beers, but now I'm kind of get more into them. They're not as awful. But
I ended up nipping out, Rob. I put it on radio, BBC Radio 5 Live. I moved out to the shop. I had one headphone in while I was reaching around the shop, listening to the football. Then I went to see my granddad, checked on him, took his tea and that, chatted to him. He had it on, so. But I just knew, man, after an hour when it was no, I thought this is just going to be fucking one of them big games. And then the message Jag saying, "Did that watch you fucking paint dry?"
Yeah.
And it's funny because at the exact same time, Jag and Rob both messaged going, "Well, that was shit." So, that was a waste of fucking 100 minutes of my life. What did Rob say? He put, and then it started toothless. And then Dragons put, that was shocking. Need a drink after that.
It fucking was. Drove me to drink. Rebecca, I hope you're good.
that'd be crazy. A smoked IPA. I've never
No,
seen
that's not great. It's kitchen sessions. Kitchen sessions. I actually got a fucking shout out today. Didn't get many subscribers, but there's a few footy channels that I frequent. And I'm a mod in one of them, and he's like, "Shout out your channel, bro." I was like, "Oh, man, okay." You never know. Somebody might turn up and watch, but when these football channels are fucking huge, man. Like the amount of subscribers they get is terrifying. All they do, man, these footy channels, like there's a couple of them I've noticed, and
Yeah.
they just argue. Like there's a couple that are chill, man. That I like kind of. One's like a podcast, the other's just like, this is a youngish lad. But there's a few like the football terrorists and shit. All they do is fucking argue for an hour and a half. I was like, I suppose it gets you the views though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We'll pretend that we don't like each other for an hour, argue like fucking, and laugh all the way to the bank. It's like that AFTV and that, innit? Nobody watches it unless Arsenal lose. Nobody gives a fuck. When Arsenal lose, they all jump on. Rotherbury West Coast. Right, Rebecca. Sorry, I missed you there. Jagman, looks like you've been carrying carpets under your arm.
He's been working out.
I have, mate.
Get the smoke from the air.
Yeah.
No, so
Start
Rob,
calling Jagman.
Rob doesn't really like smoked beers either, does he?
Start calling him Tanner. I think Rob likes to smoke beers. Rob's a fan, but I think that Rob brews like 6 litres at a time, so it's quite a lot of smoked beer. If you just fancy like a, if you're like a one-off, it's quite a lot of beer. It's like 10 pints. Something,
Yeah.
Are there a lot of breweries in the UK that do smoked beers, or not really? Maybe a few.
I don't think so. I know Rob.
Braybrook do a smoked lager though. That's my favourite smoked lager actually.
They do dark lager. I didn't know they do smoke one.
Yeah, they got smoke because I actually got it by accident, and it was nice. This one's and it's only subtle. This one's a bit. This is why the other one that last beer had, I don't think it'd probably be a bit overwhelming.
Yeah, try a Roush beer from Shinkurler, and then
I see they do a Baltic Porter.
a
So they do a
smoked
black lager, but I didn't say a dark lager. Sorry.
Yeah, the one I had was from Northern Monk.
Northern Monk are a weird fucking company, man. Like their beers are so all over the place.
I still like a Faith though. I've got to say.
Smoked IPA, yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting to taste the smoked. I'm surprised nobody's tried a smoked IPA. That'd be interesting to try. It probably wouldn't be great, but it'd be worth it. I'd try it. Just give it a shot. But
Isle Sky Brewing Company. I guess they use a whiskey. Other World Smoked Lager.
where's Torside at?
In the UK somewhere. Where's the base, Rob? Torside Brewing Company are based in.
But what about like a smoked saison? That'd be interesting.
I need a pee.
Just outside of Manchester.
They're out of Manchester.
And Derby. Okay, I was just looking on here. It said just that outside of Manchester. They don't look too far from you, Rob. Torside. I'd never actually heard of fucking New Mills. I was like New Mills, like, where the fuck is that?
There's not too many styles that I don't really like.
Yeah, they're only 20 minutes away from you, Rob. Yeah, that's now. Just that road. Yeah. Just round corner, Rob, as you would say.
Although I'm not too big on heavily fruited sours anymore. I burn myself out on those. It's too much.
A lot of up and down, Rebecca. You've been a single mum for a while, so you've been using these arms a lot. That's it, David. Yeah, just right corner, mate. About 7 miles, just right corner. No big deal for Rob. It's under 10 miles, it's just right corner.
7 mile radius.
Where I live is great, about 7 miles from those great breweries. In 7 miles, yeah. That's it. First time I met up with Rob, he's like, we're going to walk to the other side of Manchester, it's just right corner. I was like, not far now, I've been walking for half an hour, mate. I was like, how much further? Like, not far. Right corner. Sorted now, Jag.
Yeah. Quick pee.
Like you said, what exercise have you been doing, Jag, to get your arms looking so buff?
Girls get the girls.
Yes. Various. So these exercises.
been a busy boy, you know. He's been single for a while, man. That's why his arms so buff.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's why I'm looking so hench.
Somebody on Reddit is brewing a smoked IPA. There's not. I tried searching for if there's any breweries that make smoked IPAs. Nothing really came up.
I can't remember whether Craig likes smoked beers. I know he don't like mango.
I'm sure Craig's a fan of smoke.
10 pounds Maris Otter, 2 pounds of cherrywood smoked malt, half pound rye malt, half pound honey malt, Amarillo, Simcoe, Chinook, Simcoe, Chinook.
I'm all Chinook up.
Yeah, that'd be interesting if someone brewed a smoked IPA. I've never.
Mm.
I'm surprised no one has.
I can't remember. I think we met David. We met up at Toilet Bar. I think it was Temple Bar in Manchester. I don't know if that was the first port of call, but it was around there. And then Rob was like, "Yeah, we're good. You know, set up a little like tour for us." But
oh, somebody brewed a smoked double IPA, according to Untapped. They're out of Scotland. Bold Brewing, an American IPA brew with German Rauch malt, smoked malt, Ace hops, and triple dry hop with generous amount of Zaka, 7%.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, they're out of Scotland. That's the only
In
one.
Scotland, I mean, there's that much smoked whiskey around as well. You think it'd be pretty easy to do a smoked?
I'd try it. Yeah, I'm sure it'd be interesting. A smoked double IPA.
You're looking like him, Jag, in a few fucking weeks, mate. But you carry on. Minus a fake tan. He's not paying. There's a guy on fucking TikTok and he does these like fucking comedy videos in the gym. He's like, if you want to get the fucking girls, don't skip leg day. Okay. That guy, he must be on fucking roids, man. He built like a brick shit house. He's fucking the amount of stuff you can't show on fucking YouTube though, because you get done.
Right. Yeah, you'll get strapped.
Jag,
you got a question in the chat.
Jag, you need to look harder than that if you want to find your cock. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you fall asleep?
Zoom.
Are you awake?
They seem got Rebecca from what I can tell. It's still pretty new though. You know, it's still a pretty new relationship, so
I think he's asleep.
he'll either be sending a message or listening to a fucking message, or she'll send him a source of video.
Damn it, Jack, man.
Looks like you're doing
Here he is.
Well, he's not paying attention. Huh?
He's in La La Land over there.
We'll come back to that. I'll put a star on it so I can know where the fuck it is. David said, is that a collaboration with Fierce Brewing Company, Josh?
The smoked double IPA? That doesn't say. It just says Bold Brewing. Jackman, you had a question in the chat. Somebody asked.
Yeah, good.
That's good.
So it's still early days, isn't it, you saying? So it's, you know, just take it.
Yeah, couple of months.
As it comes.
Taking it slow.
Very
So,
good.
Rebecca, we're taking it slow. Surprised I could do that after fucking walking 12 miles or whatever it was. Saturday. Georgie Jacks.
There's love interest in side consuming. Especially when you're Jack, man.
Yeah.
All right, Craig, how are you, pal?
Hi, Craig.
How you doing, Craig?
Speaking
good,
of
mate.
smoke beers, Craig is in the chat.
I'm like Craig.
Craig, come up if you can. I'm on a smoked beer. I didn't realise it was a smoked beer until I said it's smoked.
Yeah,
You
me
got
and Jack.
halfway through, Craig. Well, it tastes a bit smoky, this bit. Yeah.
Jagman, does your lady like craft beer at all, or she's like wine, or?
She likes wine and vodka, but she started tasting a few of my craft beers.
There you go.
I'll get her started on them.
Shag, mate.
She's gonna be drinking putty before you know it.
Yeah, do you know what? She did actually say that. I was drinking one. She goes, that smells like weed.
Yeah.
I'm sure that I've got a fucking putty in the fridge, you know. I've even got a fucking. I've not drank it yet because I thought it might be a bit fresh. I thought I'd probably age it for a little bit. The triple putty.
Mm.
But I thought it'd probably be a bit too fucking. A little bit too green when I first bought it. Like, I got it on when it came out. I thought maybe leave it a little bit and see how we get on with that one. 10%, big boy, mate.
That's what she said. Big boy.
Zaka, Galaxy, and Mosaic. The can looks a bit shit though, doesn't it?
Yeah. If you had it or you're not had it yet?
Nice.
Oh, still.
It was really canned on 17th of Feb.
Mm.
I think I got it like end of Feb.
Mm.
So still pretty. They reckon I should drink it before the 18th of August, they reckon.
Yeah.
Might crack it up at weekend.
How was the new putty? Was it as
Right.
good as
Wasn't
yeah.
just putty, I suppose. You know, like it's pretty similar year to year. It doesn't change an awful lot. It's been on the side, David. It'll be warm, which is a bit grim. It'll be pretty grim warm, but
I want to try some track brewing.
Track makes some good stuff. A little bit overhyped, but still some good stuff. I got a lot of stuff that Rob recommended from Marble and Blackjack, who are a bit smaller. Probably equally as good and damn sight fucking cheap.
Or Azvex. I like to try Azvex.
Azvex are pretty good.
What was that one brewery they called the Dea Slayer? They're in like a small.
The Day Slayer.
Yeah, some sort of like.
They're all right. They just kind of do their own things, man. You've got Verdant and Daya who are always going to be pretty.
No, it wasn't Verdant.
I was just going to have me other day a beer, but then it's a kettle sour at 7%. I thought not on a Sunday night.
yeah. Dave Wilson cracked that 10% putty on a fucking Sunday night at half time. You know. How was your Monday? I don't remember. Yeah. What happened on Monday? I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, so I think the Frankie voice beer from the Perfect Draft.
Frankie's a decent beer, man. I don't mind Frankie.
Yeah, I think the voice beer is better than the Keller beer.
There's some good stuff, you know. I enjoyed the Keller, but again, it got a bit. I think I got a bit fed up with it after a bit of that. There's a few beers on the PD. I got halfway through and think, fucking, I've got another 5 pints of this.
Yeah, the Keller beer definitely was that, where you got halfway through and it was like, we want to carry on.
It's an empty one now, Michael. Completely empty. Good lacing, though. That was a Hertog. Hertog are pretty fucking good, man. It's very rare you get a bad. But yeah, from them. That being said, I wasn't overly struck on the. Oh, fuck, what's it called?
That's who did it. Planet Beer TV. They're the UK. They did some sort of series about the. They bought a Troon Crowler that cost £89.
Fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What's that, about 3-4 pints?
It's like a what beer was it?
I mean, Troon is alright, but the money we pay over here, man, is like, there's probably better, if not on par brews, man. It's just one of them kind of hype brews, isn't it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, 89 pounds.
Hey, Michael, mate. The mighty bloody Fulham, mate. What happened there? I think you went 1-0 up. I thought, well, that's Fulham been put to the sword.
909 milliliter can is what they.
9, it's like a pint and a half. Fucking 90 quid. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, for one
Fucking crazy.
can of beer.
Absolutely fucking bonkers, man. Michael, it's all online, bro. Literally, just most of the stuff I get now is online. I've got a bottle shop, but I got a bit fucking miffed off because I said, "But I started messaging about prices and stuff," and he said, "Prices like Fight Club, we don't talk about them." I said, "I'm not coming in then." I said, "I don't know how much I'm paying for a fuck." You know, how do I know that he's not charging me £7 for one beer and he's charging next man fucking 5-6 quid? If there's no prices in it, he could just make it up as he goes along, couldn't he? I don't think he would, but you never fucking know, you know. When people are cage you prices, it just fucking. I don't give a shit, man. If it's fucking 20 quid, tell me it's 20 quid. I might not buy it, but I don't care. I'm not asked. It's fucking just, so, you know, I want to know what I'm getting in for before I go and fucking drop the money.
Yeah, it's expensive. $90 for one can.
$90 for a pint and a half, basically.
Yeah.
That's stupid fucking money.
Yeah, just for the hype.
Quite like using Trembling Madness for my beers.
Trembling Madness are good, man. I think Trembling are good. There's also Rainville Superstore that are pretty decent. They do some good stuff.
And there's still good prices, Trembling, aren't they?
Trembling are pretty fucking sound. You can't go wrong. And if you want, you can pay over fucking PayPal paying 3 things, which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I had 10 beers and it was 45 quid.
Bad. They're normally good beers, aren't they?
You make it sound like you live in fucking like Isle of Wight or something. You look in the north, you know. Dave makes it sound like he's fucking, you know, like he's in a different country or he's that far down. He's like, you know, he's just hanging on to the fucking edge of England. He's like, help.
Is that because he's in Scotland? Because I work with someone who lives in Scotland, and when he always comes down this neck of the woods, he does his bootlegging. He goes to Asda and buys loads
minimum
of
alcohol price, don't they? Which is a bit shit. I was saying to Geordie, he keeps reading on about beers and stuff. I said, mate, I said, fucking order online. I said, just you know. Looking at some of the hot butcher stuff, David, but I don't know if I wasn't mega impressed with the last lot of stuff that I got. It was good, don't get me wrong, but I've had equally as good stuff. And when some of it's like fucking £9-10 a pop because it's import, it's like, is it worth paying? You know, we can get something similar for 6-7 quid. The only brewery I reckon in the UK that I ain't really keen on, well, like the obvious ones, probably fucking Neon Raptor, man. I think they're a bit. I think Neon Raptor are one of the most overhyped fucking craft like breweries out there. I just don't understand the hype they get.
So that beer they got from Troon is a barrel aged Doppelbock, 89 pounds.
It's a lot of fucking. It's a great beer. It's still a lot of fucking dough in it.
89 pounds for that, 32 ounces. Or,
I think I'd cry.
I
just
can't.
want to open it. I'd just leave it on my shelf. Unless you're going to split it between like a few of you. But even so, it's a lot of fucking dough in it.
That's a lot of money for. I
Right,
mean, I've
so
paid
that's beer.
crazy prices for beer, but 89 pounds for one can of a barrel aged Doppelbock. I mean, it's small batch, but those are like Anchorage Stout prices, which I got 2 of those. Well, one's a triple black barley wine, the other one's a Imperial Stout. I think I paid $55 for a 500 ml bottle, which I have yet to drink them yet. But
Did you just say $55 for a bottle?
yeah,
Wow.
out of Alaska. I think they're both. So Blessed is a a stout that's 15 or 16%, and then let's see, Suffer is a triple black barley wine at 15%. 4.7, 4.75 on Untapped. Oh, 15.5. Blend of 1 and 3 year old bourbon barrel aged imperial stouts finished on tons of coconut and Madagascar vanilla. 15.5.
Delete while I'm up.
And then Suffer, which you suffer paying the price, but 15%. Triple barrel black barley wine finished with toasted coconut, aged 20 months in a blend of Buffalo Trace 6-year rye, Hofmeister, Copridge, Heavy Char, Clement Farms, 18-year-old Knob Creek and Wild Turkey bourbon barrels. That one gets a 4.65. So hopefully they're good when I decide to drink them. But I mean, there's still a bunch sitting on the shelf at the bottle shop I go to, just I guess because of the price. Well,
Yes, definitely.
$50-some.
It is a bit pricey.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's all hype. I mean, all of Anchorage's stuff especially their dark stuff, they were all pretty high end. But so they do like wild ales, but they're only like $10 a bottle compared to like their stouts and barley wines, which are like almost $60 a bottle. And they have like IPAs and stuff, but everyone's chasing the dark stuff by them.
I don't even know I can use the same glass. It's so
yeah, wash it out.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's not too many. I mean, obviously, craft beer is getting more expensive nowadays, but it all depends on what you're willing to spend. And because I mean, I've got some hype stuff, and it's been mediocre, So it all depends on your palate and what you like,
Yeah, it is. It's it's definitely. I struggle with stouts. I do. Maybe I've just not found the right one, but I just struggle.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many out there. There's like all those pastry stouts, and they throw a bunch of adjuncts in them there, and they're too sweet and real thick. And most of the time, it's like that's a meal in itself for the most part. Drinking that. It's like when you drink that, like what can you drink afterwards? Like you're not switching from an IPA. So,
yeah, I had one the other week that was it was a marshmallow stout, and it was just so sweet.
Yeah,
it was too sweet.
Was it in a can or a bottle?
Yeah, it was in a can.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, some of those are just too much, and it's like halfway through, you're just like you're over it already. That's how I get sometimes too, because it's like too sweet, like sickening sweet, and it's like I want to dump this beer out, but it's like I paid this money for it, and I might as well finish it. And it's the worst when it's like sweet and like the body is like really thick, so it's like it's very filling. So
yeah.
But I don't mind a pastry stout every once in a while. It's just I couldn't drink it all the time. But I've been on a big IPA kick. I'm surprised I haven't burnt my palate out from IPAs because that's usually all what I buy. But I usually switch it up and get, Czech dark lagers or, Pilsner, stuff like that. Just kind of switch up the palate,
Yeah, my go-to is the IPAs, because I've got the Franziskaner wheat beer at the moment, and I've just finished the Hertog in the perfect draft.
Oh, nice. Do you like wild ales and stuff like that, like Three Fontaine and like Cantillon and stuff like that?
Yeah, I pretty much drink anything that's
Anything that's going.
is going. I have found myself getting less liking lagers though.
Really? Huh.
Yeah. I don't know if it's because I'm drinking a lot more of the IPAs and the wheat beers and stuff now that there's just not enough flavour in the lagers for me sometimes.
Is it like the too much maltiness? Is it what you don't like, or just the sweetness maybe?
Yeah, I'm very gassy. That's a nice can jug.
Yeah, I'm going on a Happy Pills, Free Hills. It's a new Pilsner, I believe. Oh.
The last pills I had, well, it was a Hell's Lager. It was from Hackney Church,
Oh, okay.
and it was flat when I opened it and poured it. It was flat.
Oh, fucking hell, that's crap.
Yeah.
Actually, I've got quite a few of these glasses, so I just changed the glass because I didn't want this Pilsner to be smoky as well.
You don't want the taint from the.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a bit crap, though, isn't it? You should have emailed them or messaged them and said, look.
I should have really, because, Hackney Church, their beers aren't exactly cheap.
No, exactly.
I think it was 6 for 20 quid, which I don't think's bad.
No.
But I had that one, and that was probably the worst one I've had.
It's still worth messaging them, mate. Just, you never know. They might send you out some free beers.
I gotta pee.
You never
know. Yeah, I might do. I did a review of it, so I can send them the review if they really want to see it.
Yeah.
It was absolutely, you pour it and there's just nothing.
Oh, fucking, that's shocking, isn't it?
You open the can, when you open a can, it normally makes that hiss and nothing. Absolutely nothing.
No, that's definitely not good. Definitely not. Yeah, I'm sure if you message them, they might just send you out some free beers. So, look, apologies. And I've done that once. So I had a can, and not from Hackney, but from somewhere else, and it just exploded. I was like, fucking hell. And I messaged the beer place, and they just sent me out quite a few free beers. So.
Yeah, well, I only got them from Hackney Church because of Rate My Beer.
Yeah.
Fuck you, that's your first mistake. He's all right, Paul, but you've got to take what he says with a pinch of salt sometimes.
Where is he, Paul, tonight?
He's going on holiday, isn't he?
Are they in Estonia?
He's going to fucking Lithuania tomorrow. Fucking joyful.
Yeah, they're in deepest, darkest Eastern Europe, aren't they?
Oh, I'll tell you what. That fucking room. Never go to a dodgy takeaway fucking curry house. Jesus Christ.
I think I'm going to do a review of this tonight.
Tom Hardy's ale.
Yeah.
That's a fucking special beer, that.
Yeah. I haven't had any of the Hardy's ale, so nice little barley wine.
Are you surprised that fucking Geordie's put a live up and there's nothing there?
Yeah, this is Geordie we're talking about, you know what I mean?
Where's fucking Geordie? He's on with fucking Stuntman Steve. He thinks people don't realise, right? He goes on with Steve, and then when people bring it up, he starts like getting in a bit of a fucking sweat and that. It's like, it's cool that you can be friends with other people, like, but just don't fucking gaslight us and say, no, I've not been on with him tonight. It's like, we just sitting on there. Or, nobody's saying, nobody's saying you can't fucking go with other people, can't be friends and that, but don't say, oh, no, I wasn't on there. It's like, mate, it's like, well, we saw you, It's like saying, oh, Joy's kind of bloke that fucking, bangs her ass on CCTV cameras like that. Weren't me, mate. That weren't me, bro. Must be someone that just looks exactly like me. I forgot. We've gone for a Daya jag, an 8% Daya.
Go on, son.
Overtone and Daya. It's the tumbling dice. Overtone and where's Daya? There's Daya.
That's a double IPA.
Yeah. The can art's a bit shit though. The can art just looks pretty meh. It could just be.
Yeah, it's a bit plain for a day one, isn't it?
It's just fucking true. I think it's Overtone mainly, and then there must be some spiel on the back. in collaboration with Dale. Inspired by the Rolling Stones. From their 1972 album, Exile on Main Street, using fresh New Zealand hops. This be a tantalising incentive. Jag, 1972, mate. You're about fucking 30 then, mate.
No, I was still living in my dad's fucking ball bag. Then.
I was raving and misbehaving. Oh. This doesn't look as thick as I thought it would do. You know, when you pour something, you kind of think it's going to be look one way, and you go, "Oh, that looks a bit, looks like a fucking orange juice." But I better pour it on the fucking desk because it just looks alright, but it doesn't look anything amazing.
Looks nice. What are the hops in there? They say. Probably Citra.
Citra Incognito, Centennial, Citra, Motueka, Coatu, Nelson, and then Nelson and Motueka Sub-Zero Hopkeef.
Wow.
There's a lot of fucking hops.
What a
Which
great.
can sometimes be a fucking. Sometimes can be a bad thing. Like sometimes you can put too much fucking stuff in there. And,
Yeah.
fucking. That's before 26th of 11th. So there's plenty of day on it. Look at that picture. Sheffield at Wembley. That's what Jamie's
Oh yeah, 1993. Bloody hell.
celebration is. That last time at Sheffield were at Wembley, Jamie. I was 2. Almost somebody dead then. Honestly, it was like fucking like shit. You know, you're looking through and like, fucking that's 8%, 440 mil, overtime, Glasgow, all that good shit. I don't even know how long about this. Don't even know where I got it from. Must be a Trembling Madness jobby. Must be a Trembling Madness jobby.
Oh, that's the brewery that they call the Deus Slayer. Baron.
Baron.
Yeah.
But I've not. I've not had much from them. I had a bit, but.
They're
the tap room is shut until June. £34.
That's where they're out of. Oh, let's see if it.
If you want 12 beers, it's £52.
They're at. That's where they're out of.
In Hertfordshire. It better be fucking good. 12 beers, 52 quid. And then I bet you still got to pay postage on that as well. That's fucking spenny, that. That's very pricey. I've had a few, David, not loads, but you don't, at least not up here, you don't really see them. You know, in the tap rooms and stuff, you don't really see them up here. Maybe they're more down south than that. But down south.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Planet Beer TV did a big thing on Baron. They're calling them the Deus Slayers.
£52, fucking hell. So it's like 60 quid for 12 beers. That's a lot of money, that. That doesn't smell an awful lot. It even went up my nose. I even sniffed a little bit on my nose. Come on, camera. Yeah, it doesn't smell of an awful lot. It smells kind of a bit of orange, a bit of grapefruit, a bit kind of citrusy, but there's not a lot going on. That's a bit shit. That's a bit disappointing. It's very thin. For an 8% beer, it's very, very thin. And there's not an awful lot going on, which is strange because you think with all the fucking hops in there, there'd be loads, but
Yeah.
the body's really thin. It's almost like drinking like juice or something. It's
Weird. You think it'd be a little bit more creamy or something?
such a tiny touch of bitterness. A bit juicy. There's not an awful lot, but I remember I got a dodgy can or something, my brother's. Let's see, Untapped. There'll be somebody Untapped telling me how wrong I am. But it's just like the fridge, so maybe it's a bit cold. I don't know. Other people seem to be loving it, man, but mine's not much going on. Maybe I put it to one side and let it warm up a bit. Maybe there'll be like a bit more flavour comes out of it as it
looks a bit fucking chewy, that one.
It's not. When I poured it, it poured really thin. Like it's like sometimes when you pour like an 8%, you like there's one from Azvex, right? And I bet you that pours like fucking soup. Yeah. I'll stick this to fucking. That doesn't look clean. It's been washed. I did it when I was off.
Yeah, I've got me an Aldi special.
Aldi special.
It's quite nice. It's a tropical IPA. It's quite nice actually.
How much is it?
£1.30 a can.
See, you can't complain at that, can you?
Can't knock it. It's really nice. A tropical IPA, and it's 5.1%. For $1.29 a can, can't knock it at all.
Yeah, maybe it's a bit cold. That's all I can think because Untapped's giving it a 4. But there's just nothing.
Yeah, I think I need to change the temperature on my fridge because I think it's set to 3 degrees, and these beers are just too cold when I get them out.
Let's try this one. This looks different. These glasses are not fucking clean now. They should be. That looks more like it.
Looks decent, that.
Smells decent. That's Azvex. That's their development hell. Double India, double Pendle. What's in it? What's in it? Untapped. Maybe David. Yeah, I don't know where I bought it from, but that one was just a bit naff, mate. There's just not much going on. It's just, yeah, there's just not much there, which is a shame. Let's try this one. Let's see what this is saying. What is scan? No, not search. Scan. Come on, you bastard. More like it. Let's have a look. What's on top saying? Laura Arebius Manolita hops. Never fucking heard of that.
Fucking hell, smoky at last beers. He just had a smoked beer. He's just opened one of them.
Yeah, it's just open.
That's more like it. Real thick, dank, bitter, tropical. Yeah, that's fucking way more. That's more like it. You can fucking put a spoon in that. Yeah, you can eat that with a spoon. Yeah. That's definitely more like it. They look the same as well, but it's just mad in the glass. But
Does that mean the cost will go up by nearly £2 on your beer?
£19 costing 8 litres of West Coast. Probably got more than that. But yeah, it's not a bad Rob.
I was going to say
19 quid for
20 odd quid even with the 10% for what 8 litres still ain't bad.
Can't really grumble at that, can you? At all.
No.
Yeah. Rebecca's just had a wash. Hair wash.
That sounds wrong, Jack. The old wash. That is fucking way much better. Alsvex, come to the rescue with the sick can that as well.
I need another pee.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Is that 8%, that one?
Yeah. It's like a fucking soup. My brother sending me. Where are you? I know you're there, you cunt. He tried to be sneaky and he's gone to this thing with my old mum tonight and said no, and then I fucking rang him. I was like, right, pal. He's like, oh, we're just at this concert thing. I was like, what fucking concert? He's like, oh, well, War of the Worlds. Oh, I was like, that's too far. Probably wouldn't have gone, but.
Don't mind a bit of War of the Worlds, especially the main song.
Fucking invite would have been nice. It happens. This is like really thick umbongo or something, like real tropical, kind of fruity, dank, fucking just.
I think I've actually got one in the fridge from Trembling Madness called Umbongo.
Umbongo.
Yeah.
Volunteer David. Shampoo my hair like curly hair.
Yeah, I know that one, Rebecca. My little one's got curly hair and it's a nightmare.
Get my skates on Kate and Brood. Oh, Rob. That's it, Craig. You got fucking 8 left now. Oh, fucking gone now, Craig.
Yeah. He shaved his balls as well.
Shaved his testes. His testicles. Okay. Must have been like fucking same down below, man. As above, so below. Rob said, what is the dog? We can just see the ear.
He's a French bulldog.
Craig, death the haircut. Still way more hair than me. Yeah, but you shaved a lot off, David. You like fucking Uncle Fester. You didn't just go for like a bit off the top. You went for like the entire fucking The entire shebang off the top.
I can still smell that smoked beer because it's
Get a different glass.
no. This is a different glass. I can just taste it. I can taste it.
It's still in your
It's in your
wheelhouse.
palate, isn't it?
It definitely lingers.
Don't let it linger.
Not a bad that glass. Is that the Simona one glass, Jack?
Huh?
That was Simona glass, that it's called.
Yeah, I do like them. Yeah.
Go faster for the win.
Everyone's losing bread except Warren Buffett. He's got $360 billion in cash.
Fucking crazy. That's a lot of fucking dough.
Although he's only 6, Elon Musk has. Oh no, he's got 155 billion. Elon Musk has 302 billion. His net worth. Jesus Christ.
Hey,
He must have lost some fucking dough as well recently.
Jeff Bezos from Amazon has 193 billion. Mark Zuckerberg
Jeffrey.
79 billion.
Jeffrey Bezos.
Bill Gates 155 billion. Jeez, imagine having that. 300
The fuck did he do with that kind of money?
$302 billion is what you
buy
have.
craft beer. It's getting expensive.
He probably didn't even drink. Yeah,
It's crazy, man. The difference in these beers. I mean, that one's. They look very similar, but.
They do look similar on cam. But...
Osvex superiority. Yeah, one's Overtone Deo and one's Osvex. They both look like soup on camera. Yeah. Different. Oof. That's.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go get something to eat. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no, man. I'm probably gonna.
Give me a bit nice beer, mate.
About 10 o'clock, I'll probably call it. It's just a short one, a couple of beers and chit chat.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all. Cheers to the chat.
Take care, man.
Cheers, mate.
Take care.
See you in a bit.
Yep.
Craig, did you go to a beer festival yesterday? I can't remember if you did or not. Oh, David loves an impy, doesn't he? Jesus.
Yeah, I'll probably call it there, guys. It's been a cracking little stream. It's about 2 hours or so, but it was just a short one. It was just a case of I think we chit chat, a couple of beers and that. I'll probably snooze off and watch a film or something. But
yeah.
Thanks everyone in chat, everyone on panel. I'll probably catch you next weekend. Have a
sounds good, mate.
Week of whatever the fuck you're up to. I'll catch you all next time. Take care, guys.